Good morning, dear friends. Here we are, new day, new beginning, and a renewed opportunity for us to begin anew, to boost our inner hope that the problems of yesterday will be solved today. At least we're going to get more resources to solve those problems of yesterday, right? And let's not forget, while we are incarnated, while we have energy, while we have health, what do we do with it all? We're going to talk about healthy youth. It's chapter 118 of the book Minutes of Wisdom. Carlos Torres Pastorino, the author of the book, says, "You who has youthfulness, construct your happiness in solid foundation. Happiness does not depend on others, but on ourselves. If someone tries to deviate you from the pathway of the good, do not follow them. Follow the right path of the good, because only in that way you'll be able to achieve joy in your heart. Study as much as you can. Listen to the counsels of your elderly ones. Be pure and sincere in your affections, because thus in this way, you'll be constructing a noble and dignified life." You may say, "But Vanessa, I'm no longer that young." It's so relative, right? So relative. Majority of people on earth nowadays, like I saw yesterday, somebody saying, the healing comes when you travel. I've never read that in my life. Since ancient times, ancient religions, if you see Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, they say the opposite. That it is in frugality, it is in taming our desires and cravings, attachments, that we're going to diminish our suffering. That it is in conquering those cravings, conquering those attachments, conquering those need of pleasure, that we're going to evolve. And it says, thinking correctly, feeling correctly. What creates problems in our lives? When we have no discipline. And we are at a time when educators and parents think that it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, they want to play. No. There's time to play, time to study, time to help, time to be helped. And then when we grow as adults, we dream of retirement. And then we hear people retiring at 50 years old. What for? To do nothing. They wake up. Oh, it's so good. You wake up whenever you want. You do whatever you want. If people are not spiritists or they don't know about spirituality, I understand ignorance certainly leads us to these misconceptions. But when we know a little bit, we already know that to dream about doing nothing is called laziness. And when our youth becomes lazy, our future is in danger. So our dream is that we keep being productive, that we learn to serve and to help. Studying is number one. Avoiding, containing ourselves related to the impulses of previous lives. How are we going to change it if we say, but I don't like this, I don't like that? I remember when I was visiting a spiritualist place, and they asked me, It was a Lilydale. I have great friends there. And in one of their meetings, this was the year 2005, they asked me, but Vanessa, if you spiritists don't charge for mediumship, and for us, mediumship is a profession, what do we do? Because we don't know how else to make our living. You can't charge for mediumship. Then the spirit mentor said, little by little, you see your pluripotentiality. We are multipotent. We have so many potentialities. We know how to cook, to clean, to write, to read. We know how to manage people and things. How come we say we don't know anything else? That's called laziness. Yes, friends, in Spiritism, in its literature, I'll never forget this book, Drops of Light, by Casimiro Cunha through Chico Xavier, the medium. This spirit poet of the beyond came to teach us, to give us drops of light. Throughout the book, in all his poems, he says, be careful with laziness. When we are young, we're supposed to work, to do things, to be enthusiastic. And that's the opposite of what we're seeing nowadays. Children and teens, take it easy, couch potatoing, video gaming, and then adults saying, yeah, because they are young. No, no, no. You build your house when you're young, because when you're older, it's much harder. If it happens. So you and I, let's look at our youth, no matter how old you are. And instead of saying, I'm gonna take it easy, don't take it easy. Push yourself hard, very hard. Hard in a loving way. Coach yourself, thinking that if we don't do this today, we'll have to reincarnate to do it. And reincarnation is not easy. No wonder the ancient religions, Hinduism and Buddhism, have been teaching us what Spiritism reinforces. To avoid the cycle of samsara, we need to overcome our laziness, to overcome our attachments, our cravings. Youth is not about taking it easy. It's about construction from inside out. Being enthusiastic, being loving and caring. So we're going to pray today, especially for youth around the world, because more than ever, we need help from educators, parents. And as Carlos Torres Pastorino wrote this, in the 20th century, youth is about construction, not rest. Let's meditate on this. Thank you, God, for Pastorino's message, for his loving presence here with us, bringing us his loving heart, enveloping us in the circle of prayer with his blessings, with his strength, with his support. Thank you for the gift of life, for the gift of this therapeutic moment with you, we feel the energy medicine that comes to us and our loved ones, enveloping us in kindness. Thank you for this new day, for new beginnings, for the gift of life. We visualize a field of lavender flowers through which we walk in, absorbing vibrations of calm, of surrender. We smell the flowers' perfume, calming down minds and hearts. We feel the vibration of your loving care, dear Lord, and we rejoice. Thank you. And we dedicate some of these flowers, creating a beautiful arrangement, a bouquet of healing flowers, and we dedicate it to our loved ones, especially those who are in greater need than us, to bring them peace, to bring them harmony. Thank you, God, for enveloping our planet in your loving care, abundant and kind, today and always. And so be it. Friends, think about it. When Emmanuel came to the young Chico Xavier, only 17 years old, and Chico Xavier said, you know, I want to help. How can I succeed? He said, discipline, discipline, discipline. People don't like discipline, but without discipline, we cannot progress. Read it. In the book Evolution into Worlds, André Luiz says clearly, the spirit doctor André Luiz says, discipline precedes spontaneity. Meaning, for anything to become second nature, we need effort and repetition. That's what we mean by discipline, effort and repetition. We're never going to become good at anything unless we make an effort and repeat it time and again. Youth is the best time. While we have youthfulness on earth, in effort and repetition, we will always succeed. We wish you a beautiful day. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Lu. Thank you, Slevek. Thank you, Rita de Cássia. Thank you, DSP. Thank you, Aline Francisco. Tonio, Paula, Maria Wall. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Ana Maria Vital. Thank you, Antônio Eduardo. Thank you, friends. We wish you all live and on demand a beautiful day and night in God's love, and we look forward to seeing you at another morning prayer here at Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls. Thank you, friends.